guys, welcome to an all new day. So I was hanging out last night, playing video games till late at night, slept in this morning, woke up, was browsing through Facebook, happened to see a couple posts about some vehicles and stuff like that, and I was like, oh crap, I have an oil change appointment at 11. So I had to jump out of bed, get dressed, and now I'm heading off to go get my oil changed in the car, and then we'll really get the day started. Okay, now we can get going on this episode. Oil was changed in the car. I got finished up with yesterday's vlog, a little bit late on that, I know, but it's because running around this morning doing a bunch of craziness. But I'm contemplating purchasing a new GoPro. I have currently the GoPro Hero 2. So I have a fairly oldish one. It works fine, but some of the newer improvements with some of the later GoPros are much better than the GoPro Hero 2. Now, some of you may be thinking, if you're up to date on some of that techie stuff and video stuff, the GoPro Hero 5 is supposed to be coming out soon. It was supposed to come out, I guess, last year at the end of the year, but it got delayed for some reason. But the improvements from the 4 to the 5 aren't that big of a deal to where I'm gonna be bummed about having a 4 compared to, you know, a Hero 5. So I think we're gonna go to Best Buy and kind of look at some of the options. I kind of think I want to get the Black Edition because the Black Edition can do really super slow-mo. And that's kind of a lot of the things I like to use the GoPro for, is for time-lapse, for slow-mo, and a little bit of kind of like for the wide-angle lens of the fisheye for some video. I don't do a lot any underwater really stuff, just occasionally just for fun and everything. So the slow-mo and the time-lapse I think are the big things. The Silver Edition can do that, but it doesn't do as good of slow-mo. So I'm leaning more towards the Black Edition. It's a little more pricier for the Black Edition compared to the Silver. So we'll look at the options and we'll see what we end up purchasing if I end up deciding to purchase one, but I think there's a good chance I'll upgrade my GoPro. Oh, also today is my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Dad, even though you don't watch these vlogs, but I know that my stepmom does, and so she might tell you that I wish you happy birthday in this vlog. But I'll give him a call later today, send him a text, wish him a happy birthday. I'll give my dad a call later and wish him a happy birthday as well. So, now, let's go to Best Buy, see what kind of fun toys I can buy myself on my dad's birthday. We are all hooked up and set. There it is, the GoPro Hero 4 Black Edition. I did go with the Black Edition because I do like the extra, I think it was 240 frames per second, or I think whatever it was. But the extra frames per second for slow-mo will be awesome. The only thing you kind of lose compared to the Silver Edition is the LCD screen on the back, but it's got built-in Wi-Fi, so I can just use my phone, so that's not too big of a deal, really. Then I also got a couple accessories, a suction cup, new SD card for that one, that way I don't have to use one of my other SD cards that I use for like my other cameras, and then some extra batteries. So let's take this thing home and let's play with it. Let's do some stuff with this thing. Dang, so I wasn't paying attention, and the GoPro Hero 4 takes a micro SD card, not a standard SD card like I bought, because I had the Hero 2 and it took just, you know, a regular old SD card, but this takes actually a micro SD card. So I'm gonna have to run back out and get a micro SD card, but not a big deal because that other SD card is a nice and fast one that I could really use with my 70D to have another SD card for when I shoot big stuff, because probably, I don't know when, but at some point in time soon, probably, I might be shooting a music video, maybe, we'll see. So I'm gonna need it for when that time comes. So yeah, let's go get a micro SD card for this thing, and then we can try out some cool stuff with this. Luckily, just around the corner is Office Depot, so I think they should have micro SD cards, and I even think they have accessories too for GoPros, because I think they sell GoPros at that Office Depot, which might be good because I kind of want a dual charger, actual wall charger for the battery, since I do have extra batteries. Also, side note, pretty nice day outside, other than a little bit of wind. I think it's in the 50s, pretty good, which is also crazy considering I believe tomorrow night-ish or something, we're supposed to get a crazy snowstorm, so we'll see how that goes. If that's the case, maybe we can capture a cool time lapse with the new GoPro or something, we'll see. So Office Depot did not actually have a fast enough extreme micro SD card, so I'm gonna try Walmart. I'm trying to avoid going all the way back to Best Buy because I don't want to go all the way back to Best Buy over on the other end of town. Well, it's not really the other end of town, but down the road a little ways. But hopefully, I'm hoping maybe Walmart, maybe we'll have a fast enough SD card, because Office Depot didn't have one that's gonna be fast enough for me. Not sure what the deal is, but they got like this obstacle course of shopping carts going on. Check this out. probably the wind, but still, that's what it looks like. It looks like an obstacle course of shopping carts. We're good. So I got a dual battery charger, so you can charge 2 batteries at the same time, because right now you just have to plug the GoPro into the computer to charge it. And I got a micro SD card that will be fast enough for the GoPro Hero 4 since it does shoot in 4K. So I got this bad boy right there, a 32 gig micro SD card, the Extreme Plus, ideal for action cameras. Even has the little 4K logo up there at the top. So that will be what I need. Now, let's see if we can't do some cool GoPro stuff and try this thing out. So one thing I did notice on the GoPro Hero 4 is that it doesn't have an external microphone output to be able to hook up like another microphone to it to get better audio if you want to. But again, it's not really, like I said in another video where I compared a bunch of cameras for like vlogging cameras, the GoPro isn't designed for that. It's not really designed for that kind of a thing. Usually you should, if you want to get audio with the GoPro, you should have some kind of external audio for that. Otherwise, you're mostly just using this to capture like action stuff and all that kind of thing. But we will check out how it sounds and we'll see how it looks. So we're gonna switch over to the GoPro Hero 4 right now. So it is like a wide angle that it is set up on right now. So you probably have a very wide view. The audio, I don't know what the audio sounds like on this. I don't imagine it being good. I would imagine maybe it's better than the Hero 2, but I don't think it's probably as good as what you just heard, but I don't know. I guess we'll find, well, you know right now. I'll find out when I go to edit this together. But we're gonna try out some other cool features of this Hero 4, such as the slow-mo, and I'll probably even try to do a time-lapse with this. Some of you may ask why I didn't get the Hero Session or just wait for the 5. I don't wanna wait for the 5 because it's not that big of a deal of improvements from the 4 to the 5 that I really cared about. So the 4 will do it just fine for me. The Session is pretty cool. It's the smaller black squared one. It does not have a time-lapse feature built into it, and it also does not shoot 4K like this one does. I don't have it set to shoot 4K right now. This is just 1080. But for a time-lapse, you know, I like to do sometimes long time-lapses over several hours. And if you don't have a time-lapse feature, you can't really do that unless you try to record video, and that doesn't really work so well for the time-lapses you want to cover over a long span of time. So you really need a time-lapse feature if you want to time-lapse something that's going to be over several hours. Otherwise, you can, if you want to time-lapse something for like 20 minutes, then you could probably record video and speed that up. But anyways, let's try out some of the features. All right, so I've got the Wi-Fi set up now to where I can preview it on my screen and see what I'm recording with the camera and everything like that. So that's all set up now. And I did get a chance to listen to that last clip, and the audio quality sounds a lot better than it was on the Hero 2. So big improvement probably somewhere along the way, whether it's been when the Hero 3 came out or with this version, I don't know, but definitely a big audio improvement. So maybe you could vlog with the Hero 4. I don't know. I mean, it did seem pretty decent. But the main thing I want to try out on this thing is some of that slow-mo action. So let's go find some stuff to slow-mo.
When the night is over, my life is over, 'cause I start thinking again about our time together. When the night is over, my life is over, 'cause I start thinking again about our time together.
you guys see that little slow motion thing you guys would have just watched a little bit ago?
It's
kind of a thing. Maybe the last clip, I think.
Maybe. The puppy is super cute.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool. But with the GoPro, it always requires a little bit of post-production stuff to kind of make it look right, because it's supposed to be kind of set to like a neutral. That way you have a lot more creativity. Stuff that you do in editing.
Oh.
So I did a little bit, not too much though. So now I forgot I need to go get Yaki Mandu for our snack night that we were doing tonight. So maybe this is a good time to try out the suction cup thing and do a little driving GoPro stuff. So let's maybe try that. We'll try that out, I think. So we're gonna give this a try. We have to turn on the lights though, because it's pretty dark outside. So we'll see if the suction cup even stays on there. I had a little bit of a hard time getting it on there, but we'll try it. This would be a lot cooler probably in the daytime. This would be a much cooler thing to do. What did you think?
Yeah. I don't know if it's illegal to drive with the lights on.
I don't know.
At night, because it's a distraction to other drivers.
But we're not going too far.
So I don't know.
Sorry about that. So I'll hold on to the audio. That's why the audio might sound a little bit weird, because I have it inside the case. You're not gonna be able to hear audio very well. So I have to use this little external thing here for audio. So we'll just do this way on the way to the place for a little bit, and then on the way back though, I'm gonna flip the GoPro around and we're just gonna do a little kind of like a fast forward motion, time lapse-ish of Jesse driving back to the house.
Should I just go? I have to go around, right?
Yeah, I would go forward and around.
Even on a Saturday?
That's up to you. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to do that.
Oh, moose!
Little puppy. This is how Keeping Up with the Kardashians and Total Divas do their little videos inside the cars with GoPros. But yeah, so yeah, we'll do another test probably still tomorrow with with more light as well. But this is just a quick one, a quick test.
We are at the Asian market, and Chris went inside, and Zod won't stop crying. Where's your dad? Where'd he go? And we got Clutch back there. What's the matter, Moose? Here it comes. Moose, come here. Come on. Look. 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 Who's that?
So there's just a quick little test of the GoPro suction cup. It's much sturdier than my other one. I'll probably compare you tomorrow, show you a little bit better. We'll do a better test tomorrow, but this is a lot sturdier than my other suction cup that I had for the Hero 2. But we'll do a better one tomorrow with the daylight. I'll probably also test out one of the batteries to see how long I can do a time lapse for before the battery dies, because if we do get a crazy snowstorm Sunday night, I might try to time lapse it with a new GoPro. We'll see. All right, guys. So UFC fight nights are over. We had dinner, and now I think it's time to close out this episode. Thanks for hanging out and watching. Subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. See ya.